recording. Okay, hi, welcome back. I'm... oh, God almighty. Rick and Morty. Hold on, I'm just... Look at that. Beautiful. It's clean and crisp, and you can see all the beard. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, we're back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Knob Session here. I'm John. I'm still alive. I still have a beard. It's still growing. I can still hide behind it. I can still do this thing, and you'll not know who the hell I am. Whatever. Reveal. Oh, it's just me. Isn't that great? So, yeah, a little bit of chaotic energy. I've been a little doing the other things lately. I've been trying to do a bit more of those shorts, which you can check over there somewhere. I think I can put an info card there somewhere. But yeah, doing a bit more shorter, chaotic videos. But this one, I felt like doing a bit of a more in-depth one because there's some psychotic energy behind this one. So as I'm taking the bus home from work, I'm sitting there. My mind wanders as I'm looking out the window listlessly. I'm like looking out the window, and I thought to myself, boy, you know what's really fun? TikTok videos. Sort of. Well, TikTok, Instagram, those kind of foodie video things. I don't know why they always end up being called TikTok videos. Regardless. Well, because they most likely on TikTok and then they get retweeted to Instagram, but regardless. There's that one hack that everybody's seen where you take a box of cake mix and mix it with a can of soda. And I'm thinking, yeah, that'd be a really fun thing to do. I've tried it before. It's really good. But I have a problem here, people. I'm all out of soda. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? If only I had something else in my fridge at home. Oh wait, I do. It's Guinness. Okay, so just I'm not crazy here, okay? Follow me on this, okay? This is 11, what was this? This was 11.2 fluid ounces. This can is 12 ounces, so this is just a little less than that, but it's a carbonated beverage. That's a carbonated beverage. Why wouldn't it work? Especially Guinness. And this is a nice, rich, bready, chocolatey drink. And this, I made sure to get the white cake mix so it's not overly sweet. Although I could have gotten a chocolate one, which in hindsight is 2020. But I feel like a chocolate cake mix probably would have been better with this. But I only had this in the fridge, in the pantry. So we're gonna try it, because why the heck not? But I have a way to fix it. I'll put a nice little drizzling of chocolate ganache, dark chocolate ganache over the top to kind of mellow it out. There's thoughts. There's thoughts behind this, guys, and I'm gonna roll with it. So let's go get cooking. All right, guys, this recipe is so easy. All you're gonna need is your bowl, bottle of Guinness, and your cake mix. Then you're gonna add the cake mix to the bowl, add the beer to the bowl, and then mix everything in the bowl. Then you want to get whatever cake pan you're using. I'm using a bun pan. You're gonna want to spray that down with some non-stick spray, and then add in your cake mix. Then this whole thing is gonna go in the oven for however long it says on the box cake mix. I think this one was 45 minutes, but whatever, just, you know what to do. Next up, we're gonna be making the dark chocolate ganache for the top of the cake. You're gonna wanna chop that dark chocolate bar up nice fine pieces so it's not easier to melt. Then you're gonna put that in your bowl, check how much that weighs, and remember that number, because you're gonna need it. Now, the next bit, you're going to take that exact same amount of heavy cream. Not heavy whipping cream, just heavy cream. All right? This is why everybody needs a kitchen scale. So if you don't have one, get one. If you don't have one, I recommend getting one. Just, you want to get that as close to the number as you can. Perfect. A little over. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, hey, look at that. While we were prepping the chocolate ganache, the cake is done. Look at that, guys. It smells amazing. Firm to the touch. It looks good. And, of course, if you take the toothpick test, right in the center mass, pull it out, and dry as a bones. This cake is done, and you're going to want to let that cool for at least an hour or two, guys. You want this cake nice and cool before you start pouring any hot chocolate on the top of it. So with that chocolate, you want to take this and heat it on the stove until it's just before it boils. Right before the smoke, like once you start seeing some steam coming off of it, you do not want to boil that. Then you just want to pour it right over that chocolate in a safe bowl, like a heat-safe bowl, and then just, you're going to have to wait a while. Like a good solid 2 minutes, I'd say, before you start stirring that thing, because you want to let the residual heat melt the chocolate slowly, because, yeah, it's going to be a thing. And now I'm just standing here waiting way too long. Awkward. Very awkward. And is it done? Nope, not yet. Any minute now. I mean, patience is key. You always want to remain patient in these times. All right, we're just gonna start stirring it. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, that should be enough. We chopped it fine enough so it should melt beautifully. Look at it. And now it's just a matter of stirring, guys. It'll take a little bit, but you just keep stirring slowly. Make sure you get all the bottom, and it'll start to come together into a nice, smooth, chocolate-rich, ganache goodness. And then you're just gonna let that sit for a little bit till it cools down, thickens up. It'll thicken as it cools, and then we can pour this right over the cake as a nice finishing touch. Just like, let's get this. All right, now that the cake is finally cool, we have to pray to the baking gods. Oh, baking gods, please let this cake release and let Pam, our Lord and Savior, do its job. So we're gonna put it on our little finishing plate thing. 3, 2, 1. I think it dropped. Oh, okay, we did good. We did good. Awesome. Look at that. It came out beautiful, guys. Beautiful. And look how nice and thickened this ganache turned out. That's gonna run so nicely over this thing. Now you could take this ganache, let it cool like all the way, and then whip it into frosting to frost this cake, which in hindsight, again, probably would have been a better idea than the way I'm doing this now, but I like a bundt cake, and I wanted to do it this way. And you know what? You can do it any way you guys want. But, look at that thing. It's so good. So good. All right, we're back. Oh, God almighty. Rick and Morty. So, I kind of forgot that kind of little tiny important little note that baking takes a while. Yeah. So, I started in the morning, and now it's about mid-afternoon, now that the cake is cooled and everything. But the spoils of my efforts have arrived. Look at that. Look at that. Like, legitimately, seriously? That looks like a good crumb on that cake. I mean, it does look like it could be mixed a little bit better, but you know what? I really don't care. It looks good. It smells surprisingly good. Like I said, just for a white cake mix and a thing of Guinness. I'm a little bit clubbed. Okay. So, it's nice and spongy, nice and soft. It's a box cake mix, guys. What else were you thinking this was going to happen? So, let's give it a shot. Well, let's try just the cake first. Let's try a little bit of this cake by itself. Now, I did it in the bun pan because I thought it looked better. In all honesty, I probably should have just done it in the regular cake pan, but I like a bundt. I like a bundt. Like a bundt. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So, you get the sweetness, obviously, from the cake mix, but you're getting a bit more bready notes in there. I feel like it's more, you're getting breadiness from all the yeast in that beer. Okay. It's not savory. I thought this was going to be really, really pushing savory. I've got hair. But it's really good. I mean, that's surprisingly tasty. Like, I don't... I want to say... Okay, so... On the back end... okay, so in the front, cake. In the back, you get more of that, slightly, bitter darkness from the beer flavors in there. That's surprisingly good. I have some time. Okay, so dead serious, guys. I'm gonna be serious with y'all. I thought this was going to fail miserably. It was just gonna be a ha-ha funny video. No, this actually worked. And the dark chocolate's really good. I would have gone for a darker chocolate, but that was the only one they had at the moment. But yeah. It's beer cake. It's beer cake, guys. And it is delightful. Wow. I'm like legit speechless here, guys. Wow. So, yeah. I mean, I kind of want to see what'll happen with other beers now. Like, if you were to take this with a white cake mix and do like a fruity, something very fruity, like a Voodoo Ranger, one of those fruity IPAs they do, something like that. I'm curious, just an IPA in general on this. Because the stout works well. I'm curious about other beers now. Hell, if you guys want to see me try other beers and cakes, put them down below. Comment down below, and I'll give them a shot. If you guys want to see it, I'll do it. Because this really works. And I highly recommend, if you've got like a bottle of Guinness that you're just, you know, want to sacrifice with a box cake mix, give it a shot. I don't know what else to say here, guys. This is amazing. I will happily eat the rest of this cake. I will share it with friends. I will bring some in and share it. And, yeah. Beer cake. Who knew? Yeah, this was a bit of a shorter video. I will, get back. I have other things in the works. I always say I have things in the works, but now I legitimately have things in the works. But the other times I've had stuff in the works too, but it fell through. Listen, I'm trying my best. Alright, that's all I can do, okay? So I will see you guys in the next video. Beer cake. Beer cake. Beer cake. Beer cake.